spooky skeletons send shivers down your spine. Happy Halloween. Welcome to the Football Kicking Off Podcast, whatever the show's called. I'm Blair. I'm joined by my former boss, now current co-host, Ben Ballantyne. All right, Ben?
I am, after another Hull City win.
Yeah, we'll talk about Hull City. It's me and you today, just me and you. We'll talk about our own clubs for a bit towards the end, because I'll be honest, I've been away for a week and I've not seen much Premier League football. So. But I know you watched the Arsenal game.
I did.
They beat Burnley, which you expected, but they made easy work of it, didn't they? It was a routine victory, wasn't it?
Yeah, once they obviously got the goals, it was just business as usual for Arsenal. They just managed the game very well. Didn't really look like conceding as usual, and just saw it out very, very good.
Was it Gyökeres got the first one?
Yeah, right place at the right time. Played really well. Gyökeres only played 45 minutes,
Right.
but very good hold-up play, running into channels, and his goal was really good. Another set piece from Arsenal.
Right.
Another corner goes to back post, and I believe it was Gabriel managed to keep it in with his right foot and put it back in box, and Gyökeres is just there to tap it in with his head. But
are these the goals that in previous seasons they've said Arsenal need a number 9 or a striker?
Yeah, because last year they'd have had no one stood there, would they?
Yeah.
And he's going to take, like you said before, it's going to take time for Arsenal to get used to having Gyökeres, because I don't really think they're adapting the game to suit him. They're just playing.
Well, they're not.
They're just doing. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
The systems are going to change for him.
No.
He has to fit into that system, but like I say, he's going to be in that right place at the right time for them sort of moments. So he might only get 10, 15 goals, but the 10, 15 goals he gets will be 15 goals he didn't get last season. Yeah, important as well.
Yeah. But yeah, they're just absolutely rock solid, that Arsenal team, aren't they? Every single position, and then they make subs, and it's barely makes no difference.
Well, how many changes did they make midweek?
A lot.
And we used to say this about Man City, didn't we? I mean, their second team's a first team.
Yeah.
But Arsenal got that now.
Yeah, I think that is the case. I think the majority of Arsenal's, let's say, second string, that all, well, the thing is, they all warrant being in the Arsenal team, don't they? But they'll just swap in and out, and they would get into most teams, wouldn't they?
Well, this is why I can never go on the old retirement argument or we've played too many game argument, because like if you can make 11 changes and it's as good as most of the team's first teams in the division, you can't, that don't wash for me.
No, exactly. I think the hardest thing is just keeping that hunger from everyone, isn't there? That's the hardest thing, because managing the players that are not playing every week, that are coming off the bench, and making sure they stay hungry and not sulking.
I don't think you're going to sulk when you're top of the league and you look like you're going to get a medal. I think it's harder. I think that's harder to manage down the tree when you're not coming up, when you're not getting minutes, and you're probably not going to get mid-table finish by the end of it, or might get relegated. So I think it's harder to manage that. But I think surely the hunger must be there when you're contributing to winning a title. Surely.
Yeah. Eze is making a massive difference.
Yeah, it's turned out to be a good. Well, everyone knew he was a good player, but it's all about that step up to the next ladder, isn't it? And
he's making a big difference.
He's made that jump, hasn't he?
Yeah, because Odegaard's not there, he's adding that creativity. Yeah. He obviously pulls the trigger more than what Odegaard would anyway. Because I often find myself shouting at the TV to get Odegaard to pull the trigger.
So is he playing number 10 then, would you say, no?
Yeah, that's where he's been playing, yeah. Whereas I still think when Odegaard's back, you're likely to see him play more off the left.
Yeah.
But at the moment, him coming in, because when Arsenal missed Odegaard last year, they really did look like they lost a lot of creativity, didn't they?
Yeah.
And they've got that. Obviously, they've still got like Madueke to come back, who had a really good start to the season. I still don't think Saka's firing all cylinders yet. He's just coming back from
Yeah, yeah.
being injured, getting himself up to fitness. The defence is, oh, name a better defence.
There
There
ain't
isn't
one.
one.
I'm struggling to think of a better defence ever in the Premier League era. Maybe that Chelsea
Well,
one,
it'd be Chelsea, wouldn't it?
but other than that, I can't.
How many goals Arsenal conceded this year?
3.
Could
That
they?
Chel that Chelsea just
15.
15 all season, the Chelsea one.
That's going to take. If they beat that, that'll be an absolute joke. Because that Mourinho Chelsea side that only conceded 15 all year were incredible, weren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, I loved watching that team, but I also watched a lot. I can remember watching a lot of games that for that team, and I thought, oh, these are out, and they allowed the opposition to have a lot of the ball.
Yeah,
Like you say, you get that perception of if you don't have a lot of the ball, you're obviously not very good. But as I've matured in watching my football, I've realised that they were very, very, very good because they're happy to not have the ball
yeah.
at portions of time.
Well, that's a lot of where the mistakes come from, isn't it? You know, you let the other team have the ball, and once you get it, you pounce on them, and there's always going to be space, isn't there, at that point?
Yeah, and that's what well, I don't think Arsenal do that. They Arsenal just keep the ball forever, don't they? But they just never use it. They never use it when you think it's logical to put the ball in or to go forward. They'll go, now we're going to go back again,
Yeah,
and
they
it's
are
almost
extremely patient, aren't they?
yeah, yeah. And I think as a fan, it's, it's like you almost like you like retrain your brain to realize to like sort of like appreciate how good it is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is of Arsenal is they like pull you in, don't they? Of just keeping that slow based possession where they're just waiting for you to make a mistake, and they're that good. The second you do make a mistake, they just turn it up 5 notches,
Yeah.
and they just absolutely punish you. And
Well,
that,
we've played in many games, and it is hard when you've not got the ball. I mean, the concentration level to keep it up for 90 minutes is nearly impossible, especially when you're playing against the quality of what Arsenal have got.
yeah, and you can also run forever when you've got the ball.
Yeah, yeah,
When you're chasing it, you might run the same amount of distance, but it
yeah.
feels heavier, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, incredible side.
What the
David,
who scored the second?
go on.
Was it Gabriel?
1 second, because no, it was Declan Rice. Great header.
Declan Rice. Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Yeah, great header from Declan Rice. He's just got absolutely everything on it. He's such an unbelievably talented box to box midfielder.
Yeah, that's why he paid 105 million quid for
Yeah, it,
him.
it's scary, isn't it, to think that spending that sort of money and you're not sort of thinking like it's obviously what I'm getting at is it's not really bothered him, has it, in terms of him having to get reward back for how much was paid for him. He doesn't seem to have phased him at all.
Yeah, I mean, again, if he were doing it outside the Premier League, people would be raving about him. Like, just how good this English is it? Well, is he English?
I'm sure he is.
I think the Irish people are still a bit mad about that. He's played a senior game for them. But his English plays for the England national team now is very good, and I'm very, very happy about it. Yeah. So, yeah, Arsenal. What were they? Won 8 points clear of Liverpool, are they?
Don't
With
know.
that win,
Again, I don't know. Did Liverpool
I think they went 10 points clear. They got
Liverpool's
10
win bring?
points. Yeah, they were 10 points clear of Liverpool when they won that game, I think.
So they're 8 points clear of Liverpool.
Right.
Are they? Is it 8?
Quick maths.
No, there's 7 points.
7 points.
7 points in clear of Liverpool and 6 in front of Man City now.
Manchester City, then we'll quickly move to them then, because it's hard to talk about Arsenal. What we'll say is Zubimendi goes under the radar, and what a player he is.
Yeah, incredible.
Crazily good. He is. So Manchester City, Erling Haaland just don't stop. His goals again today. How many times do you see it? He's like running from a halfway line, and he just powers forward
Yeah.
and no one can stop him. They try though. People literally try and
Yeah.
push him over
You've
and
got
just
you've got to try and take that space away from Erling Haaland. I felt today that Bournemouth gave him a little bit too much space to run into. But obviously, he's still got to do it. And Manchester City are very, very good at finding that space for him. But yeah, he's just
But that first one, he does that a
played
lot
different
where he
animal.
heads it down or he nods it down with his head, and he's still running at full pace, and
Mm.
he nods it down, and he makes it look so easy.
Yeah, well,
But
it
he
was
does
quite
it,
funny today, wasn't it? Because you're looking at Bournemouth, who have been exceptional on the transition, scoring a lot of goals that way, and basically Man City just did it to them.
yeah.
And you don't see that very often. Man City had fullbacks overlapping today, which you don't see very much. They're usually constantly inverting. They were overlapping, getting balls in box. As soon as they won the ball back, they were attacking Bournemouth at pace, which is unlike what you'd see from your normal Pep side. They'd usually just keep the ball.
Well, Fergie did it, and Pep's doing it, but every season or every 2 seasons, they sort of tweak their formations and their tactics and just the way the players play, and that just shows how good they are. As Slot's
Yeah.
finding out this season. You can't just go, "Oh yeah, do it again, lads." You
Yeah,
know,
it's not that simple, is it? Because
no.
everyone's so good.
And he got to take your hat off to him for that. I'll tell you something. Ireland is just he's got to be in the conversation with best player in the world at the moment. I think
Absolutely.
on another level, isn't he? He's just scarily good.
He's clearly going to break the record of Premier League most goals ever.
Do you think he'll stay at Man City for the rest of his career, or do you think he might get tempted to go to Real Madrid?
I don't know why he'd leave.
Well, it's just to play for Real Madrid, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, but he's paid astronomical amounts.
Yeah.
The only way he's going to leave is if he gets bored of winning the Premier League.
Well, luckily, that's not a given in this country at the moment.
Yeah.
They're not going to win it every season, so it might actually keep him here in
Yeah.
that sort of sense. I know he was born in Leeds, weren't he? So he's got English. He has got English blood in in him.
Yeah.
His dad obviously played for Man City, so
Yeah. So he might have a bit more of a pull to this country than other players who just want to piss off the Real
I
Madrid. I'd
imagine
not blame him.
I imagine no, he wouldn't have been. His dad would have been at Leeds when he were born.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm not sure, but I don't think he'll be off Leeds.
that'd be some side.
That might keep him up.
I'd like to see it though. If you're on it, you know what? I'm gonna go to a lower a team that a little lower down the division and do it there and all.
Yeah, Pep, see what you can do with Pirro. We'll swap you for Ireland.
Probably get 25 goals.
Yeah. But yeah, it's scary. Isn't it? I think he's already scored 26 goals for club and country already this year. It's absolutely sickening, isn't it?
Do you know what? I think the last player to score 20 goals for Wednesday, we had Neil Mello on loan from Preston. He did it. That was in all comps. I think he got 5 in the LDV vans. So that was back in League One. We've never had a striker who's scored 20 goals a season. And he scored 26 goals in October. It pisses you off, doesn't it?
It's so good. But yeah, Man City were very, very good today. But Bournemouth weren't bad.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Bournemouth fans, I'm going to take some menu out of my fantasy league team now. So he'll start scoring again now. So it'll be all right.
Yeah. Send your
You'll be
apologies
fine.
out.
I'll sort you out. I'll get Ireland in. We'll see what happens then. If the curse works in Ireland, it'll prove I'm cursed. I put Ireland in, he stops scoring. So Bournemouth still looks impressive.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
obviously coming up against Manchester City.
Yeah, Man City away is not easy, is it? It's just
No, they scored really early, but Krupu was offside.
hmm.
Obviously got their equaliser in the game, but it was just Man City were just finding the space and getting Erling Haaland in too much. Like you say, what
Shirky and Reinders just linking up.
Reinders didn't start.
Did he not?
They left him out 'cause he wasn't fit,
Right.
apparently. But, he's just got about 7 backups now. Quite good. Y Yeah, he was alright, yeah. He weren't firing of what we saw of him before, but still a very, very good player. Bernardo Silva's just what a footballer he is to watch, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For such a man of very little stature,
Mm.
he done half, put himself about a bit, doesn't he? And he uses his
Yeah.
body really, really well.
Yeah.
Him, Phil Foden, running show, really keeping ball.
Well, Phil Foden's back now, isn't he? Like, whatever happened to him last season, God knows, but he's like a different player again now. He's back to his best.
Sometimes I'm not sure of how much players actually do anything wrong half the time with Pep.
Yeah,
Because I think he just knows, doesn't he? I'm picking on you this year, and you're not going to play as much because he knows that like it's going to spear on someone else because they're playing, and he's really testing you for how hungry you are.
yeah,
And when he puts you back in team, it's like he's almost got a new signing again.
yeah, and a lot of players fail that, don't they?
Yeah, and well, if they do, Pep gets rid of you. I think
Mm. Yeah, I think that's a good fit. I think that's a solid theory, to be fair.
he's done it a few times with
So,
Bernardo
you need
Silva, hasn't
anything
he?
else? Yeah, he has actually. But he's another one of these. He's another one of these managers, Pep, a bit like Ferguson was. But a player will have a blinding season, and then he'll just sell you in the summer. You're like, what? And Leroy Sané
Mm.
pops into mind.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah.
Leroy Sané at Man City was so good. I used to love watching him play.
I think it were attitude, wasn't it, with him?
Yeah, that's it. See you later, pal. I don't care. And
Pep don't care.
maybe that's what Arteta's that's where Arteta's got a lot of that from.
Yeah,
Watching Pep managed some of the egos in the dressing room. Arteta took that to Arsenal, clearly, hasn't he?
yeah. He's very much well. I think anyone, especially when you look at when Arteta came into his job, if you're brave enough, knowing you don't really have a lot, and you get rid of Lacazette, Aubameyang, Özil, like people must have been going like he must have had a real big fight from the board anyway because they're worth a significant amount of money on paper.
Yeah, and
And
then
the and the,
he's just chucking Smith Rowe in.
yeah, who was
Saka,
who,
17-year-old at
you
the
know
time.
Saka had played left back,
Yeah,
a few times. No one even knew he was this world class right winger, inside forward. Absolutely incredible.
people don't
You know,
people don't think he's world class now. So I mean, it's just hilarious.
well if he's not world class, he's
He is
he's
though.
certainly he's certainly borderline, isn't he? If you're going to argue that he's not,
Yeah,
who's better than him?
not many. Not,
And I would say if you're one of the top 5 in your position in the world,
yeah,
and you could even maybe go like top 10, you're classed as world class.
yeah.
Top 10 in your position.
What, top 10 out of 8 billion? You're the 10th best footballer in your position out of 8 billion people on the
I know
planet.
it does make me
I
laugh.
think you're classed as world class, then, aren't
Yeah, and it does make me laugh when people are sort of like arguing over this world class. Is he world class? Is he not? Well, he's clearly very, very good. And does
you?
it
Yeah.
really matter whether you've got that label or not?
Who knows?
People still don't think he should start for England, and we should be starting
Jack Grealish.
whoever out there, probably Jack Grealish, yeah, in those positions. But there's a reason why all these managers love him, and every single one picks him.
Yeah. But just finish off on City. Do you think 6 points clear of City, Arsenal are for me? I can't. I just don't think 6 points is a big lead against Man City for some reason.
No,
We-
I've said it for
we-
a while now, haven't I? Man City are going to go on that run now.
We've seen them chalk those sort of deficits quite quick. Chalk them up. I think when the Pellegrini side won the league and they sort of like went on that charging run towards the end of the season, I think they were top of the league for like 13 days. Like the entire season, but it doesn't matter, does
Yeah.
it? Like you
No, it
finish
doesn't.
on top of it.
No, exactly. It's a marathon, not a sprint, isn't it?
Yeah,
And
no, and I could probably see this City team just if Haaland stays fit, it, they're dangerous, aren't they? I know they lost last week against Villa, but it looks like he's kicked them right up the arse this week.
yeah, but everyone's going to lose games in this Premier League
Yeah, do you
season.
think do you think Arsenal will have a dip at some point? Arsenal will have a dip at some point, won't they?
Yeah, I
But
think it's likely, isn't it, with the way everybody's turning up against Arsenal and parking the bus. And rightly so, giving Arsenal a lot of respect because of how good of a side they are. You've seen Pep Guardiola do it this year when they were winning, and no one's ever seen a Man City side not park the bus, but go extremely reserved and sit many, many men behind the ball.
everyone should
Um,
just employ Eddie Howe for when they play Arsenal because he seems to be the only one who seems to have a real like.
yeah, he seems to be able to get under the skin, doesn't he? And
Yeah, like even this season, it was like a unbelievable like scenes, weren't it, for Arsenal to turn
yeah.
that around at Newcastle? But Eddie Howe nearly did it again. Nearly did it again.
But it's the set pieces, isn't it? This is the thing I can't get my head around with Arsenal. Obviously, everyone must be studying them. Everyone must be saying, "Make sure you stop this." You just can't stop it, can you?
But what do they do so different to everyone else? But surely everyone else is saying, right, rip a good crossing and attack the ball. I mean, I don't, I
I
don't
think
know.
it's because they mix it up, and I think it's a shitty zonal marking that I absolutely hate. And they just seem to exploit it, don't they? And Arsenal, they don't do the same set piece over and over
No.
again. I know the ball does end up being quite often round that back stick, but I don't know when Gabriel gets a run up on you, that you
Momentum and
can,
confidence is huge, isn't it? Like the players
yeah,
must think we're going to score every time they get a corner, and I
yeah.
think that's
And it does help
you've even
that,
seen it at Brentford now. Brentford are so confident with that long throw now.
yeah,
I just think even with a long throw, and I think surely it doesn't matter how the or what angle the ball's coming. The professional footballers
mhm.
in defensive drills knows what to
and
do when a ball
and
comes towards it.
and yeah, and usually the first few with Arsenal is regardless of what they do later on in the game, they seem to put it right underneath the goalkeeper, don't they? And
Yeah, they
Declan
love that.
Rice puts it in with some unbelievable pace and whip on it. That the keeper doesn't really have time to come out and claim it because it's coming in so flat and fast. And they'll just put you under pressure, and I think it just causes teams to be extremely nervous from that point on. Because Arsenal inevitably are going to get a lot of corners in games, aren't
Well, that's the thing what people don't understand as well. Like Arsenal win a lot of corners, and by winning corners, it means you're putting a lot of pressure on the opposition's team. But all they can do is knock it out for a corner, and people sort of like take that away from them. Oh, they've scored again from a corner. Yeah, but they've got to get that corner in the first place.
they? Yeah, yeah.
You don't
I'm
get a
sure
corner
every
for
team's.
you don't get a
I'm sure
corner
the.
for doing fuck all. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure most of the managers are saying, "Do not give away needless corners to Arsenal."
Yeah, but I think players are that fucked because you're constantly just watching the ball go left to right, concentrating. When it does come to you, you think fuck it, and I think they're just putting it out for a corner just to get a breather.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and then they don't really get one because
But like I say, like,
that's
people forget, but to win a corner means that you've got to be doing a lot to get a corner. You don't get given corners like it's normally because the opposition's put it out for a corner.
yeah. But you'll say like Arsenal are a big, big side, but Jurriën Timber's scored quite a few from corners this year. He's
Mm,
not big. I don't even think he's even 6 foot.
yeah, I just can't believe that Tony Pulis is writing columns in the paper saying, "Oh, I'm cool now," because like they're crowing on about this long throw business again. I'm like, what?
Y- y-
I
Yeah,
just don't get why this. I, well, we watch a lot of league football. You see long throw, you see long throws all the time.
yeah,
And I'm sure I've seen long throws in the Premier League like for the past 10
yeah. But it
years.
doesn't matter. Listen, it doesn't matter whether it's a throw in, whether it's a cross in the box, whether it's a low delivery in the box. You put the ball in the box. Funny enough, you've got a great chance of scoring. You put teams under pressure.
Yeah, no.
And I think people have got so. I don't know whether it just got drilled into them that just keeping the ball and pissing around with it in your own half without even going forward was
Yeah.
the way you should be doing it. And all of a sudden, teams are going like, "Oh, the stats might say, "Oh, we've had 60% possession." When you have 60% possession in your own half,
Yeah, they don't tell you
you
that.
you might as well have 30% possession, because it makes no difference. You need to be able to get the ball forward, and football is changing. It's very much about transitions now, and teams are a lot more quicker, aren't they, to get the ball forward, which is what Liverpool have done for quite some
Well,
time.
it's
And
all about interceptions, isn't it?
yeah,
Coming that way because tackling's getting taken out of the game.
like Christ, talk about long ball. I know it's not ugly long ball like people would have said about Pulis's Stoke, but Liverpool just really did just bounce it over the top for
Every
Salah,
time.
and
Oh,
it's
Man City doing it for Haaland now.
yeah.
Knock it long, let him run onto it. Fuck me, it works.
I know, but he was going like, "Oh, Man City are ugly today." All they did was kick it long for Erling Haaland. They're boring.
That's all Shaky did for the first one. I'll just smack it up front. As long as it keeps it away from keeper, I'm alright.
Yeah, well, that was Villa's downfall, I think,
Yeah,
this week
yeah, but
against Liverpool.
so Liverpool got a much needed win,
Yeah,
and they needed that win. Let's be right. 'Cause I was looking at it thinking, God, are they going to talk about sacking slot soon? 'Cause this can't go on. Not when you
yeah.
spent that amount of money and your favourites to retain the league. Because they've looked awful, haven't they? And then the midweek, I know they made changes, but remember the last time Liverpool lost 3-0 at Anfield?
Oof, I know, mate. That's doesn't
'Cause
happen very often. I
I
know that
really can't remember.
they made changes, but yeah, you can't be getting done 3-0 at Anfield, can you?
No, no, not at all. And I can remember Klopp had that. The media were using Klopp's kids as a big, you know, like headline. They kept saying it,
Yeah.
Klopp's kids, but when he did have to change, them young players put a shift in. They still had the identity of a Jurgen Klopp team, and yes, I lose 3-0 at Anfield. Oof.
Well,
I did look
one
at that.
thing.
That was an eyebrow raiser.
Yeah, yeah. One thing all teams have done this season so far, if they've really not bothered playing out the back against Liverpool,
No,
and they've played through Liverpool, played over Liverpool's press rather than through it.
yeah.
And I felt Villa tried too much to play through it. Don't get me wrong, I think Villa were extremely unlucky in that first half,
Oh
and
yeah,
I felt
they forced a
Liverpool.
lot of saves out of
Yeah,
can't
Mohamed
say his name.
Ashley. Yeah,
The amount of cash one was really good. That caught him sort of off guard. That was a great
yeah.
save, to be fair.
Rogers, it's the post.
What is it supposed? Rogers
And you,
forces a goal.
yeah, you think one of them go in, and you could see that maybe the heads go again. From
But
Liverpool, they
again,
think, "Oh God,
they're
it's happening
dominating the
again."
ball and they're getting forward
Mm.
at Anfield. You don't see it often. And then Martinez, I know he
Well, it's a
wants that.
great assist, isn't it?
He wants that at Villa, doesn't he? So is this his audition to try and get
Yeah,
a move
maybe it
to
was Liverpool
Liverpool?
move. Look at these assists I can give to Mo Salah.
I know. She's
That
just
is just
open
absolutely
goal for him, isn't it?
horrendous, isn't it?
Oh, you'd be so mad. You'd be so mad if you were a Villa fan. Oh, funny enough, we spoke about it last week about playing the
What,
ball
pissing
out the
about the
back.
back? Yeah.
How many goals you concede from that? And they've done it again.
I
You
bet
know,
you he was going Marco Bizot in the changing
oh,
room, wasn't
I know.
he?
Just pointing at him. Bizot, Bizot, Bizot. Martinez like, I can understand Spanish, mate. I'm Argentinian. Just speak. Yeah, so Villa lost for the first time for a while. After a good run of form, which is turned their season, early doors season, but they look
Yeah.
like I thought they were banging trouble early doors this season. Looked like they couldn't score for toffee. They had no confidence. Like some of the games, it weren't just me thinking this. Some pundits have said it as well. Like, it looked like the players weren't playing for the manager at one point, and
Yeah,
he's
they've definitely turned it around, haven't they?
yeah.
And I
So
don't.
I don't know what he's done, but he's obviously shows. But he's a really top. Well, we know he's a top manager,
Yeah.
but some managers find it hard to get out of a bad spell.
Yeah, it's
You know,
difficult,
I
isn't
think
it?
well, Slot, we're looking talking about him at the moment. He's in his bad spell at the moment. Is this result going to change it? Without that look, did I get that result? Probably not.
I didn't watch the full game of Liverpool Villa, but I did watch quite a lot of it, and I did think it was quite end to end, wasn't it? In terms of like Liverpool don't half give up a lot of space in behind the midfield
Hmm.
to get put under pressure. Well, say what they need. Martin's up and Mendy, mate.
Yeah, they need one of them sort of players, don't they?
Yeah, who they tried to get. Yeah, they definitely need.
Well, they tried getting Caicedo as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's left?
God knows. There'll be one. There'll be someone we know.
So yeah, that's what Liverpool need. They really need someone to sit in that midfield, and because
Sure.
all of their midfielders are naturally want to take up advanced
Mm.
positions, don't they?
Even grab him back, sort of thing. Like he's
But yeah, Gravenberch, it's not he can do it. He can do it, can't he? But
yeah.
he's still better going forward.
Yeah, I mean, he's chipping in with some quite a few goals this season already. He seems to be. I mean, he's a bit. He reminds me of like Lucas Leiva. That's a name you heard for a bit.
Yeah, quite well that one, mate.
I'll tell you something, mate. Someone's haircut's not getting done anytime soon.
No, it's definitely what mine. I need a bloody haircut.
Yeah,
Been
it's
lazy
him.
and haven't been, but yeah, he's packed the Clippers back up as old Frank.
Oh, I thought Frank was on it. I thought when Man United went 1-0 up.
Mm.
I thought, here we go, Frank. Your haircut's on.
It's on, pal.
I bet he was thinking, oh, thank God, because I think he's living out in Spain at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that. Can you imagine that haircut in Spain, mate? Bloody hell! What's the Because I did see.
What
Because I was
is that? He's gonna have to get dreadlocks on here at some point. Like, he
yeah,
can't keep growing outwards.
I was watching the whole game. So and then I checked the scores and saw Casemiro had put Man United in front, and then
Yeah,
next time
but
I checked, they were 2-1 down.
yeah, a lot of controversy. Controversy with the awarding of the corner, which led to the Casemiro goal.
Right.
The ball looks to be out, but wasn't fully out. It was like that bit on like the very edge of the
Yeah.
sphere was still on the line. Opposite side, the linesman's on the opposite side. I can see why he's giving it. You know, it's not. We're talking millimeters.
Yeah.
You know, I can see why it was given, and I'm sure Sean Dyche was saying, "Well, you still got to defend the corner." You know, and if Casemiro's winning an header, if a free header in your box
Yeah.
and scoring, the ball being a millimeter in isn't the problem there.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
Casemiro is about as tall as me.
Yeah.
You know, and he should not be winning free headers in that box, should he?
No, it shouldn't.
I'm gonna Google him now. And I bet he's like 6'5".
I don't think he is. I think he's
I'm
about
sure he's
6
a
foot.
short. I'm sure he's a short ass. Shit, he's 6'1". It's a lot bigger than me.
He just kept
He just don't look very tall. He can't be 6'1". I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I won't be.
not having that.
Well, then he jump.
He's just heard what you said and been on his wiki, mate. 6'1". Have that, pal.
Wow, I didn't realise it. Thought he was about 5'10".
Mr. Gibbs White
Yeah, Gibbs
repaying
White.
repaying his very
Yeah,
thankful contract that he got
yeah,
from
yeah,
Marinakis.
yeah. Good guy. That was an header in a row. Of course, it was an header. It was a Sean Dyche team.
Go on, Daishi.
Yeah, their second goal. I think it was a corner, and then it was just such lazy defending from Man United.
Mm.
And
How did the game go in general? Was it?
well, I don't really see it
Oh,
live,
right. Okay. So
but
you didn't.
I think it's more the same. I think by looking at it, Forest were whipping balls in early,
Yeah.
a bit like what Wrexham do,
Yeah.
and just get it in early. I mean, So my Football Manager teams always do it. Rip an early cross and love it.
Yeah.
And
Get it in box.
yeah, just keep getting it in box. I don't give a shit. And it looked like that's what they were doing, and those three defenders again were looking uncomfortable for Man United because, like we said in the previous 10 minutes, last 10 minutes, but you keep pumping the ball in the opposition's box. It's not comfortable. You don't want to keep defending.
But it's not comfortable for the best defenders in the world. They do not like the ball being put in the box and behind them where you've got a defender. It's horrible. And the likelihood is even if you don't score, they're going to have to put it out for a corner because it's not easy to clear.
No.
And I imagine Dyche's side would not be much different, and it will suit obviously what Forest have got because his style is very similar to Nuno's.
Yeah, but they're in a rut. They are in a rut, Forest. It's going to be quite hard to turn around, I think. But like
He'll
we
sort
said,
out the defence, won't he? I would imagine.
no, but scoring is what the problem now. I mean, they had such a good system with Chris Wood. Had it down to a T. His tactic was saved. It's deleted tactic on my heart. And Chris Wood did score a lot of goals for Forest, and now he's not scoring them goals. You've got to find someone else to do it. It's not easy.
It's not.
What I will say is that Ahmad scored a great volley for Man United. An absolute great volley. It was headed out, and he was like stood in middle at D, and he's just his body was like sideways, and he sort of just with his left foot.
Nice.
It's a great volley, and then maybe the final kick of the game is smashed one low and hard, and it's been cleared off the line. Great clearance, keeper nowhere near it. It's one of them ones with defenders just felt like just sliding in on just to get anything on it, and luckily he did. So Man United were seconds away from winning it, and that guy could have 4 on the bounce, and he could have been buzzing, but the Clippers could have been buzzing.
yeah. Unfortunately, Franks had to put the Clippers back in the box.
And their next game is Tottenham away, and we'll talk about Tottenham away because I talked to a Tottenham fan this weekend.
Right.
I've been down south, and we'll talk about their home form because Tottenham's home form is awful. I saw a stat actually, BB, but Arsenal have lost 6 more games in their new stadium than Tottenham. Bear in mind, Arsenal moved into Emirates in 2006, and Tottenham moved into their new stadium 3 years ago?
Right.
So it shows how many games Tottenham have lost at home already compared to Arsenal, because Arsenal moved into the Emirates in 2006. Was it 2019? 2019 Tottenham moved into that stadium. So it just shows, have a quick fact check, but it just shows Arsenal do not lose a lot of games at home.
What's it called, their stadium?
But the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
It's just, I forgot. They're very adventurous, aren't they, on their naming?
I mean, they could have just called it White Hart Lane because it's literally in the same place where White Hart Lane was. But
it's not coming up. One sec. Computer's having a moment.
Just fill for time right now.
Yeah, April 2019.
Yeah. So we'll talk about Tottenham's home form. And the theory at the moment, what's going around, and I think there's something legit in this, but the stadium's too good. You're an away team, you're going there, you're in this dressing room, which is insane because they host NFL games there. So they have these amazing dressing rooms for both teams, home and away. You've got all these facilities, then the pitch is amazing. It's the best stadium in the world, arguably. Maybe Bernabeu might challenge it. Now the Bernabeu's been they renovated it all, didn't they? And that's what they're saying. They think that stadium's too good. So
Everyone's having a good day out at Spurs.
Yeah. Well, whenever it's a cup and you're getting drawn, I think a lot of people are wanting Spurs away at the moment, aren't they? 'Cause a lot of people want to go to the stadium, even as a
Yeah.
fan. And you looked at the stats this week. Whew, Chelsea
Yeah.
battered them.
Again, I didn't see that game,
Oh, I didn't see
but
any of it really.
looking at the stats, and I know stats don't tell everything,
But
but
shots do.
one
One
shot
shot
on target,
at
one
home.
shot off target, and
Yeah.
one shot blocked.
So 3 shots at home.
That does not sound very good, does it?
No. Xabi Simons seems to be having a bad time at the moment. Do we expect too much from these players when they come in from different leagues sometimes and we think they're going to tear it up?
Well, it's not that they can't play at this level. It's that I do think and this is even in the Championship, that the players that have played abroad, it does take them time to understand that you don't have time on the ball like you used to. Like,
Yeah.
especially attacking players, they struggle with it more. If you're someone like Zuppamendi and you're in the middle of the park and you're sort of the one dictating play, it's maybe a bit easier to adapt. But these attacking players are so used to receiving the ball on the half turn, the turn, and they've got 10 yards to run into. You don't get that in Premier League.
No,
As soon as you get the ball, you
someone.
get clattered, mate.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the difference. And yeah, maybe it is taking a bit of time. He's still a very talented player and he'll be a very good signing.
No, it will be. Yeah. Yeah. The same, but we just seem to think, oh, he's just going to get an assist every game.
Mm.
It's just not how it works, is it? It's just not how it
No,
works.
sadly not.
Who else? Who else was? Oh, West Ham. Let's talk about West Ham.
Super Nuno.
Yeah, because Brendan Rodgers left Celtic this weekend. This week gone. A lot of stuff happening behind the scenes at Celtic. I saw reports of, will West Ham go for Brendy? And I thought, surely not. Nuno can't be doing that bad of a job.
No.
You watched the game, or most of the game today.
I did.
Were West Ham good for the win?
Yeah, and I thought Newcastle were very, very poor. Yeah, it was weird. I'll quickly say on Newcastle very quickly. They were very, very sloppy in possession, and they often gave the ball away, like not even put under pressure, just crap passing. Eddie Howe made, was it 2 or 3 changes at half time? He clearly wasn't pleased at all, and the second half didn't get much better for them. They weren't great, Newcastle, but credit to West Ham, it was very much what you'd expect from a Nuno side. They got men behind the ball, they worked really hard, and when they did win the ball, they pounced on them, and they were off, and they got forward well. He played Souček a little bit higher as well, which I think he's good at that because he's so big. When you do get those balls in the box, he's good at arriving in there. Jared Bowen, Somerville, both very, very quick on the break.
Yeah.
And who else had a good game? Freddie Potts.
Yeah.
Had a very good game. He started in midfield. And
Right.
I quite rate Wan-Bissaka for a right back. I don't think many people beat Wan-Bissaka defensively. I think he's very, very good.
Yeah.
In that regard. And then you've got Diouf at left back who can get forward for you, and he's got a lovely cross. I know we saw him in
yeah, I do
was
like
it World Cup or whatever. A very good player.
They beat England in the friendly, didn't they?
Yeah, and I think if you can sort out the centre backs, and they were good today.
Yeah.
And sort out those distances between them, because bloody hell, you crossed the ball against West Ham last time. There was about a 15-yard gap for you to run into. They were terrible. But no, they did look very good. Callum Wilson played well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's one of those, isn't he? But if he stays fit, he's very, very good, isn't he? But
yeah, and Matias Fernandez as well.
Yeah.
He had a good game. And I can't remember who. Oh yeah, Paquetá. He was decent. But I was very impressed with Freddie Potts. Very good player.
Right.
I think he seemed to be what they needed. He's obviously he's got a bit more pace than the other midfielders that they
Mm.
usually have in there, and he just did a job in there and kept it moving and didn't do anything exciting, but
Just did the basics well.
yeah, but that's what you want from those defensive midfielders, isn't it?
Yep.
You don't want them doing anything over and beyond that. And I thought he had a
No.
very good game. Where was he last year, Freddie Potts? He on loan Championship, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I can't remember what team it is. It's killing me. Freddie Potts.
Was it Portsmouth?
Sounds about right, mate. It was Pompey. It was Pompey, yeah.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so a big step up, isn't it? Championship to Premier League.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And
he did it.
it's obviously got on there in merit because Nuno's obviously gone. We need more legs in midfield. He's had a look, and he's chucked him in, and
Yeah.
it's paid off. But that's again we were talking about this the other week on a previous episode about Unai Emery. Like you can piss and moan about it, but if a good manager finds a solution, it might be a temporary solution, Freddie Potts, until January window comes along.
Yeah.
But if that's what it's going to take to get to just snatch a few results till January.
Well, let's be honest. Nuno's going to have to get the very best out of what he believes is his best 11, 12, 13 maximum. Because
Yeah,
beyond that West Ham squad is bare.
yeah, they're gonna.
They don't have a lot, and if it's not working out, he's going to struggle to call to that bench. But you would imagine, wouldn't you, that if you can keep Callum Wilson fit, you've got. I don't think Somerville's great, but he does give you a lot of legs, and he's very, very fast to get in behind. And Jared Bowen, they will get you something. It's a Nuno will sort the defence out. He's a very, very good manager.
Yeah, I said the other week, but I do think they'll survive. I think he will sort them out. It will take time though.
Was it Todibo, the centre back? He's pretty good. He did cost a lot of money, but so there's quite a lot of West Ham players.
But if West Ham sort their shit out, it's going to be one hell of a relegation battle because Forest won't go down without a fight with Sean Dyche.
No, but one team that aren't looking good anymore is
No,
the
Wolves.
mighty. Yeah, well, I was going to say the Wolves. I think he's going, isn't he? But I was going to say Leeds. It's turned a corner, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're lucky they got them results, aren't they?
Yeah, because they seem to be struggling now.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep getting a win out like every couple of games, and they're going to get like every 3 or 4 games they're going to get a win.
Yeah.
So it's going to keep them going.
And it might be a case of the blow hot and cold, but if West Ham win again, that's them on 10 points. That's mental.
Yeah. I was looking at it earlier, and I thought, wow.
Because you would imagine Forest get out, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Dyche will sort that out.
Yeah, I think Nuno will sort them out and all.
I didn't see Wolves this week, and I have said for the past few weeks that I don't think they've been as bad as what the results suggest. And what was it this week? 3-2 or something they lost?
3-0.
3-0. Oh no, 3-0 against 3-2 last week.
3-0 to Fulham.
Oh, and they were down to 10 men. Agbadou got sent off after 36 minutes. So that might have been.
And Fulham looks to be a relegation candidate this season.
Well, I did say they probably did the least, the worst business, should I say, in the league. They didn't strengthen very well.
So we'll have to see whether it's the rumour is, but they're going to sack the Wolves board. They're going to sack their manager, and they've spoken to Erik ten Hag.
Oh well, that's not a very good idea, is it?
It might.
Right, just hold on a second. I need to get my head around this. Right. So it's not going well. We're in a relegation battle. What we'll do is we'll have a chat with a manager who's just had an absolute. He made Man United worse, which I don't even know how that were possible.
He won an FA Cup, mate.
Maybe he should have won an FA Cup with that Man United side. The Man United team's not that bad, is it? Right? And then he went to Leverkusen.
Sacked after 2 games.
And got sacked because he refuses to change his philosophy. He's another one who does it. What in the right mind makes you think? And what pedigree has he got anywhere of managing a team near the bottom?
No.
He's managed Ajax, Man United, and Leverkusen.
No. I can only think, but it'd be interesting to see if he goes to a club with no real expectation. Like Leverkusen just won the
Yeah,
Bundesliga, sort of thing. You know, they see themselves as a top club again in Germany. Yeah, if he goes to Wolves and the pressure's not on to win every game, which I mean, currently is, but he has to because he's bottom of the league.
yeah.
Right, could he get a team going with? You don't know. It might work because it's clearly, well, it was highly rated for a reason. You don't get highly rated for no reason.
No, he played lovely football with an Ajax team.
Yeah.
Don't get
So
me wrong, it was impressive. Ajax did very well, and they overachieved based on
mm,
how young that squad was.
yeah. So yeah, because they got to the Europa League final as well and they lost to Man United.
But
When
what's he going to do? Is he going to walk into Wolves and go, "I'll tell you how to sort this out"? I know quite a few players from Eredivisie who might do all right for us.
oh
'Cause
no,
that's
he
all they
does.
did at Man United.
No, well, that's
What?
it. He does a lot of Man United players from
Yeah,
Anthony on loan. Uh,
how funny would that be? Gets all ones
but
that he bought,
Anthony's at
keeps them.
base and he don't work anymore.
Yeah,
Xerxes on loan.
yeah. Get Xerxes in. He'll get Wout Weghorst in. Get
Yeah.
big dogs in.
Marcia, was it Marcella, the left back? Yeah, we'll get him in.
Oh, Malacia.
Malacia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Um, but
that would be bad
it,
news for
it,
me. I would
it's
not
not
be.
guaranteed, but that's one of the names that have been rumoured. But I'd go against Samuel Allardyce at retirement personally.
Sam. Yeah, so would I.
Honestly, I think
It's out.
desperate times come as desperate measures.
Yeah, it needs something like that, doesn't it?
All right, Sam. Steve Bruce is your number two. Come on, so yeah. Tony
Yeah.
Pulis, assistant manager, set piece coach. Right, come on.
Bring Warnock with you and all, just to make sure
Yeah,
we're right set of shit
get,
houses.
get them all in. Well, I'll tell you something, mate. That's 55 minutes. I'm happy to leave it there. We've covered the Premier League.
Yeah,
Sunderland, Everton tomorrow. Uh, I,
and
I, I, I would
I'm
say
going
that
Derby
Everton.
Tuesday.
Ooh, we going Derby.
Yeah,
They got a good win all
Derby.
weekend, Derby.
They did. Hopefully, well, so did Hull. So hopefully
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we travel well to their
Yeah,
place and
it's not too far Derby for you, is it? With what is it,
uh,
50-minute drive?
an hour and a half for me. Yeah,
Is it an hour and a half to Derby for you?
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Don't forget, I'm like other side, aren't I, of
Yeah, that's
York?
true. Yeah.
It takes me 20 minutes to get to York.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so but yeah, all good. I will enjoy a nice away game midweek.
Yeah, well, you're doing well for someone who was favourite to get relegated by
Yeah,
all the in the know it all streamers and YouTubers
yeah,
who
and well,
clearly
every channel.
every year, and you know your manager's a nobody, had no experience, only managed Dynamo Zagreb in the Champions League, but you know absolutely fucking no experience whatsoever. This guy he just plucks him out of Dave Ockaday. It's just another Dave
I'm
Ockaday.
sure they think abroad people just play a different game completely.
Well, play with your hands. Just pick it
I
up or
know we've
something.
said when people come to the Premier League or whatever, the players sometimes take time to get up to speed with it.
Yeah.
But the managers know football, don't they?
When you've managed the Champions League for one of the biggest clubs in Croatia,
Well, the biggest club in Croatia, yeah.
yeah, like Dynamo Zagreb, the pressure there is win every game of football you play,
Yeah.
because that's their mindset. It's like being
And they
manager
did,
of
they did, they
Celtic.
did get beat, was it 9-1 or something by Bayern Munich, and that's
Oh,
what lost him his job. But it is
pretty
Bayern
sure.
Munich.
Yeah, yeah. Bayern Munich could beat anyone 9-1 really on the day, couldn't they? I'm
Yeah,
sure didn't they
exactly.
beat Barcelona 7-0 not long back?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's sometimes these big teams, when you're not on it and they're right on it, you're in banging trouble, aren't you?
Yeah,
But one thing I want to say about Hull is what I'm really pleased about is that they're doing this without McBurney, without John Lundstrom, without
yeah.
Balumi, without Liam Miller, um,
Matazo
Elliot Matazo. If you take 5 or 6 of any team's best players out of their team
in the Championship. Yeah,
in the Championship, I don't think many cope as well as Hull are at the moment.
I know you're right. I'd argue if you take 17 players out of anyone's squad, It's good.
Yeah,
Don't cope as well as Wednesday are doing at the moment as
yeah.
well.
Has a bit of an impact, that, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, what, losing 17
Yeah,
players?
yeah. Lose 17.
Yeah, quite a bit. Any manager?
The only thing is at Wednesday is you wish they took about 3 more with them because fucking hell, Ugbo looks like fucking people would be fucking wheelbarrowing him out at ground. Fucking absolutely terrible.
Hey, 25 goals in League One next season, that lad.
Get the kids in.
Yeah.
We've still not seen Stretching goal. I'm disappointed.
No, no, he must not be very good because they keep getting emergency loan keepers. So it says a lot, doesn't it?
A 0-0 for Wednesday though. Let's quickly finish it off with that.
You know what? Work the socks off and fair play to them because the way at West Brom ain't easy. Yeah, the teams, they're not very, they are good, but they're not very good.
Yeah.
But they can't do much. That's the thing. They can do plan A. There's no plan
Yeah.
B. There's no plan
Yeah.
C. They can't change formation. You've got players having to play, filling it every position, just to cover each other.
Banner's got a free roll.
Yeah,
Is that the
Bannon.
tactic? Give it to Barry. Let's hope something happens.
He's. I just hope he don't absolutely ruin his body for next season because I think he's probably got one more season in him. Hopefully,
Hmm.
you know, if we are gonna League One, we're gonna get new owners. It'd be nice to see him lift a trophy, a Champions Medal or whatever.
Is it still very positive vibes at Hillsborough
Yeah,
now?
very
Now the
positive.
news has come out.
Yeah, very positive. They're going for this blue and white night for bonfire night,
Right.
so they're gonna do a lot of blue and white fireworks and just they're trying their hardest to sell it out. I think there's like 3,000 tickets left.
Right.
They'll
Okay.
lower the ticket prices for it. Some people are moaning, saying why is it not sold out yet? But the thing is, we know, like, and the rumours is going to be like potential buyers.
Yeah, but when did this come out? When did this come out?
Oh, last week.
Well, some people have already probably bought tickets to make plans to go somewhere else already.
Yeah, and it's
You know, like that's maybe why it hasn't sold out already.
yeah, but well, the potential buyers are supposed to be there. For me, it's as much as you love the club, you're still telling people you're most likely going to see a loss.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to even say, you're like, come on, support the lads, but you know you're going to lose. And no matter how much we know football is more than just wins and losses, it's still hard to tell people spend your money to watch your team lose.
And a lot of it is that you've also got to sit there
Cold.
reserving yourself because you can't be like,
You can't you can't really criticise them.
It's just no, but you obviously you were getting frustrated because you're just like, how the fuck are we losing to these? Because you know, like a Sheffield Wednesday side should be better than this, but yet you're so limited to what you've got. You've got to sit there and think like he's shit, but I can't even say anything because
Yeah, you can't slag him off.
he's giving it everything. And he's just not very good.
They could have ripped the contracts up at one point
Yeah,
and walked and stuff. So he's still giving it for the club and stuff. So it's hard to like.
yeah.
It's quite a weird situation, but I envisage there'll be new owners by like. Oh, I said it the other week. There'll be new owners
Well,
by.
let's hope you've basically got a month, 2 months to get through. The transfer window's open, the new buyer's already in, and you can at least make free transfers and loan signings
Yeah, go
with
and
no fee. It's got to be the same as Hull now, on it.
yeah.
Strip it back, let them bring people in, and if you can, I'm sure these new owners will be able to justify they've got some money to pay the bills, and so there shouldn't be any reason for that. And quite frankly, you'll probably be able to sign quite a lot of players on the basis that your wage budget is currently next to F all.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and somehow Chancery couldn't pay that.
No. Wow,
You know,
shocking.
first thing to do if I was the new owner would be to sign Barry Bannon a new contract and give him his bloody money back.
Yeah, I
No,
would
no,
not.
sorry, that wouldn't be the first thing I'd do. The first thing I'd do actually would be to reimburse all of the staff for their losses and some
Yeah,
for
I'm pretty
for
sure that.
for carrying the club through this period of probably doing it for the love of the love of the club. Let's say.
Yeah, I think that would be a good gesture if they could say, "Has anyone took out any stupid loans?
Yeah.
We'll try and help you pay it back early or something." I don't know. Right, we'll have to wrap it up there because it's been an hour and I want to go to bed.
Yeah. All right then, matey. Well, thanks a lot.
Take care. Bye bye.
Cheers now. Bye.